And Chris,
Hey, Sandy, how are you?
I am doing great. Are you ready for another Happy on Purpose podcast?
As always, I always look
Okay.
forward to it.
So today we're actually going to talk about how to stay motivated to achieve your goal, which we're coming into February, early February. And this is a challenge for people. A lot of people have already fallen off the bandwagon with the New Year's resolutions, right? Have you?
Oh, no, not at all.
Not at all? Yeah.
Not at
Because
all.
you
No,
know how to
it's
stay
still early.
motivated, and that's why we're gonna talk about it. So, I've
Interesting.
got a framework, and this is just something that has helped me through the years, and it's called the Focus framework. There's a lot of frameworks out there, but what I really like about the Focus framework to staying motivated to achieve your goals is that it finds its core. So, like F, focus, F is finding your foundation. The core is really about remembering why. Like, why was that goal important when you set it in the first place? So, and what was one of your goals and why was it important to you?
I would say when we talk about the New Year's resolutions, just sticking to my habits of exercising and moving around and just those type of habits. That's the common one. And then just the
Okay,
daily
let me
distance.
just pause you for a second because I want to dig on that one a little bit
Okay.
because a lot of people have that kind of resolution at the beginning of the year, right? People want to lose weight or they want to get more fit. And that is a great resolution because we're all about being healthy. But when we talk about the focus framework and the F, find your foundation, the first part, why is that important to you? What's the real goal behind wanting to be?
I think the real goal is I think the greatest wealth is your health. And I think I'm about to turn 50 this year. My first half of my life is done. So you start thinking about different things. Maybe the things that I'm eating now are going to help me in the future. So I think it's planting those seeds and being aware. So the deeper why is I want to treat my body like it's my only body, which it is, and take care of it. And so from that, it does so many other things in areas of my other areas of my life.
So
But that
let's dig deeper because wanting your body to be fit and wanting to be healthy is great. So that's deeper than eating healthy and that's deeper than dropping pounds. But then why?
the ultimate why is you want to be in great shape because being in great shape is going to help your mind and it's going to help your mindset. So I think the reason why to do that, like I said, is it's going to help you in all the other areas of life. So
Right?
it's important. Why?
Oh,
You tell me why.
no, I'm not done with you yet. This is fun. So why then is it important that it helps your mind and other areas of life? So I'm digging deeper, honestly.
So I think it's the fact that the discipline to be able to set habit goals that you can implement on a daily basis not only shows that you are committed to the actual task and the habit, but it also shows that you have the stick to itiveness to stay consistent. So I think that is the most important thing is having that as a core foundation, which is going to build upon other things. And so that's the real why.
Yeah. Okay. I still don't buy it. So I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge you. No, but I'm totally serious. I'm not just trying to be a butthead here because this is the reason a lot of people drop their resolutions and kind of let them fall by the wayside because they really never truly dig down to why it matters for them. So I happen to know you, and I also want to be
Mhm.
healthy this year and more fit this year. So I have goals around that it's easy to fall off the wagon. I had an ice cream cone the other day. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
moderation is fine, but why is it important? And we all have different whys around this particular goal. But like for me, and I'm gonna just venture out to say that for you too, because you feel better about yourself when you look better. We know
Oh
men
yeah.
don't have the same issue with just even wanting to feel comfortable in a bathing suit. I do. 56. And I want to feel comfortable putting on a bathing suit. I feel better when I look better. I don't have kids and I don't have much family. I suspect for you, another driving deeper why for wanting to be more healthy is to live longer because you have beautiful
Absolutely.
granddaughters and
Oh, absolutely.
important for you to be around for a long time. And that's what I mean on the F on the focus framework and find your foundation. Losing 10 pounds or getting stronger, that's great. It's very surface level though, but why does that matter? Does that make sense? Why I'm cooking the bear a little bit?
Yeah, yeah. So that's what I was saying, my first half of my life. So you wanna make the second half last, make it longer and more healthier. So that's yeah, I got you.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
I just feel like if we really drill down to why it's important, like one of our earlier episodes at the beginning of the year, I talked about January being my skill development month, and because I'm launching 3 more YouTube shows, right? So I did in fact get those launched, but why is that goal important to me? It's not because I want to be a YouTube star, right? It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with growing my agency, growing my company so that I can take better care of my team members and ultimately position the business for either a team member ultimately to take it over, because again, I'm 57, or position it for sale in several years. So there's a deeper why. It's not about the YouTube show, it's about a very predictable lead generating mechanism that will help the business grow, a sustained growth over a long period of time. So when we drill down, we understand the deeper meaning of our goals. They're much easier to stick to. Again, staying motivated to achieve your goals. So that's my thought around that. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, I think that is key. I like it. I like it. I agree. Go to the next one.
Okay.
I
All
love
right.
this.
So focus. The next one is O, and that's outline your objectives. So, like specific milestones, we want to break our goals into clear, specific milestones with realistic timelines. And that makes it so much easier if we just stay on the weight loss theme. If your goal is to lose 20 pounds in 2024 or this year, and whatever year you happen to be listening to this podcast in, let's say your goal is to lose 20 pounds. You have to lose 2 pounds before you can lose 20 pounds. So, what can you do in the next couple of weeks to lose 2 pounds instead of this massive goal of 20 pounds? And same with the YouTube channel and my goal. I
Give away,
broke it.
not lose, not
Yeah,
lose,
really. Yes.
release.
Thank you for
Yes.
the reminder. See, and I'm just going to circle to a point that we talked about a couple episodes back, because if that's not part of your vernacular, it takes practice to work it in. And I remember when you shared that idea with me, I thought that was so cool. But it's not part of the way I talk about losing weight, releasing things. So you have to, that's where accountability partners come in, which we'll talk about too. Someone to just remind you, this is something you said you wanted to do. And I wanted to incorporate that into my mindset and my vernacular. And so thank you for keeping me on track with that.
There you go. All
Yeah.
right.
So
Jeez.
F, find your foundation, the real meaning. O, outline your objectives into very clear, specific milestones with realistic timelines for each milestone, and understand whether it's weight or a YouTube show or growing your revenue by 5% this year. You have to grow it by 0.5% before you can grow it by 5%. So breaking it down into small, achievable things. And then the next one is C, so focus, C, cultivate consistency. So then that would be the daily habits that move us closer to our goal. And then to continually review if we actually stuck to those habits. So, like I shared at the beginning, like I had a peanut butter and chocolate ice cream cone a couple days ago, and it was so amazing.
Peanut butter and chocolate. Hmm.
Oh my gosh, that is the best ice cream combo. I'm just saying that if I have it in my fridge, I cannot resist it. So I really shouldn't have it in my fridge in the first place. But I did, and I ate it. And that's okay. I reflected on it and I don't beat myself up about it. I got a treat, and that's fine. And as long as that's not something I'm getting out of the habit on a daily basis, it's only periodic to celebrate some kind of success or something like that, it's okay. But cultivating consistency is looking at daily habits and then reflecting on when you set outside of the habit that you're trying to cultivate and understand not to beat yourself up, but to get yourself back on track because we're human, right?
That's right. So
Yeah.
you got me on ice cream. So I
Uh-huh.
like strawberry. I like strawberry with almond butter. That's the
Random.
type of stuff I like. But it's really good. Or even like a dark cherry with almond butter. So that's where you lost me. So I didn't hear anything you said after ice cream because you were saying chocolate
You're
and
thinking
peanut
about
butter.
strawberry almond butter. Okay. Yeah.
That's
Totally
right. In
disappointed.
moderation. Anyway, I'm teasing, but yeah,
Everything in
strawberry and peanut butter.
moderation. Yeah.
There
Oh,
you
wow.
go. That's great.
Oh,
So you're going to have more information in the show notes, right? Some stuff that goes a little more deep on this stuff, right?
we didn't do the U and the S. So we
I
was
know,
high
I know,
level.
I know. I'm just making sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This will all be in the show notes. And there's a worksheet to get so that you can outline your own around this focus framework if you think it might work for you. But you is utilize resources. And that kind of goes around the idea that you can't do it on your own. And there are so many resources out there. I constantly listen to YouTube videos around what it is I'm trying to accomplish and learn. I just looked at my battery usage on my iPhone the other day, and 50% of my battery life usage goes to YouTube, which is crazy. But and it's not that I'm listening to music and things like that. I'm listening to podcasts and instructional things because most of the time they're short, super digestible. Read a lot of books on Audible, listen while I'm driving, try to utilize that frame. So whatever I'm trying to do, like YouTube, trying to learn to do these shows, it's just upskilling and uh, using resources to get better and to expedite the growth in the area that I need. What do you do for
That's it.
that?
And it's kind of the same thing. It's constantly learning. And it seems like I'm diving into learning more things new, more. And it's just exciting because it's like a muscle. You're just learning and you're learning. And it's a positive obsession
Yeah.
on when you're focused on the actual topic or whatever it is that you want to learn about. I love YouTube. I would say mine's about at least 50% too. I
Yeah,
love it.
it's so easy. You just go to YouTube and you learn something new, and then I'll save the videos that have some really great things that I want to leverage and study more deeply. Um, and this is a little off topic, but not really. I have a friend who her big thing is reading as many books as possible during the year, which is great. No judgment. I mean, that she's learning, and they're typically all personal development books. And I love that. For me, though, I read a lot of books, but I'm study books more than I read the numbers of books because that's where you really gain the skill set. Because when you read, at least for me, it just goes in one, out the other. Might pick up a skill or two, a little nugget. But when you go back and study and underline, highlight, create a plan for implementing an idea in your business or in your life, it's much more valuable in my mind. That's what I mean by utilizing resources. And then the last one on the focus framework is savor the journey. And that goes back to acknowledging and celebrating win. So, like having the peanut butter ice cream a couple days ago. That was one day that I had one scoop of peanut butter chocolate ice cream and a cone, but there were 16 other days in January that I did break my habit and goals. So I celebrate those 16 days, and I had one day where I went off the wagon and it's all okay, but you gotta celebrate the wins too. So savor the journey and then be resilient about setbacks. The setbacks are okay, they happen. Yeah, give yourself grace.
I love it. Oh my gosh. I always take notes and that's why I'm like, it's a challenge because I can't wait to go over the material and just add that
Yeah,
to
yeah.
my
So I'm
filing
trying to
cabinet here that I
build
can
workshops or
access.
starting a worksheet around this this time because we
Okay.
feel like the worksheet is something that the listeners can use to take notes around their own goals and resolutions. So you can download it if you go to happyonpurpose.com and go to the podcast page on the website. You'll easily find this episode and the link to it will be there.
Awesome. Exciting. I love it. Focus.
Focus. Yeah. Focus framework. Right. Find your foundation. O, outline your objectives, the small steps. C, cultivate consistency. U, utilize resources to help. And S, savor the journey and celebrate your wins.
That's awesome. Love it. Love it.
All
I'm
right.
happy.
All right. That's it for today. I think that's plenty. I know, right? I am working so hard this year. I'm trying to be so committed, just like everybody else. Falling off the wagon happens with our goals and resolutions. But frameworks like this help us get back on and stay focused. Focus framework.
Exactly. And if you're going to eat ice cream, focus on the flavors that you enjoy, which is strawberry and peanut butter.
Um, wait, no, strawberry and peanut butter. That's gross.
That's what.
You
All
like
right,
peanut
guys.
butter and jelly sandwich though, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
All right,
that's
Chris.
right.
Let's go learn how to be on purpose. And you know what? If that requires an ice cream cone today, it just might.
All right, guys. We'll see you.
All right. Have a good one. Thanks so much.
Have a good one,
Bye.
guys. See you. Bye.